We start in Class 5A, Division 1, where the Manvel Mavericks were looking for the program's first ever state championship. In our Quicken Loans game of the week, Manvel faces a tall task, taking on the defending state champion Highland Park Scots Friday night at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Before the game, Manvel looks so loose you can hardly tell the Mavs are about to play for a state championship. And this turns into a classic with a number of fireworks, and it will go down as one of the greatest games in UIL championship history. In the first quarter, Manvel shows a little trickery, running a reverse to Cam Scott. Scott slips through a tackle and breaks into the open field. He'll tiptoe down the sideline and take it 75 yards before he's knocked out of bounds at the 5. The Mavs punch it in from there for an early 7-0 lead. Highland Park answers back with a trick play of its own. The flea flicker back to quarterback John Stephen Jones, the grandson of Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, and Jones fires deep to Kate Sostad for a 73-yard score, and we're all tied up at 7 apiece. Manvel's quick strike offense isn't phased though. The Mavs respond with a one-play 69-yard drive as Cason Martin connects with Jalen Preston on the out route, and look at Preston do the rest. He'll take it to the house, and Manvel leads 14-7 after one. Okay. In the second, Martin goes back to the air. This time he looks deep for Terrence Norman, and Norman hauls it in. He'll take it the distance as well, 78 yards on the scoring strike, and Manvel builds a 21-10 halftime lead. We move to late in the third now, with the Mavs leading 28-25, and the North Texas commit Martin continues his aerial assault on the Scots secondary. This perfect strike to Colby Washington goes for a 62-yard touchdown. Martin throws for a whopping 483 yards and 5 touchdowns on the night. Manvel leads 35-32 in the fourth quarter when Martin airs it out once again. He launches it downfield for Preston, and he hits the Texas A&M commit in stride for a 95-yard scoring strike. Preston hauls in 5 catches for 220 yards and 3 touchdowns. What a performance, and Manvel leads 42-32 early in the fourth. But Jones and the Scots just won't go away. He hits Sostad in the end zone here with 6:42 left to pull Highland Park back to within 3, 42-39. Then on the ensuing kickoff, the Scots make the mistake of kicking it to Cam Scott. Look out! Great Scott! He makes Highland Park pay all right. He weaves in and out of traffic and returns the kickoff 97 yards for a Manvel touchdown. The Mavs lead 49-39, and they're looking great with 6:27 left on the clock. But Jones scores on a 1-yard TD run to make it a 49-46 game with 2:06 left in regulation. The Scots attempt an onside kick, and there's Sostad for the Highland Park recovery. Tough break from Manvel. Then, with only 1:11 left, a huge play. The Scots facing 4th and 15. Jones has time in the pocket, throws deep for Finn Corwin, a 28-yard gain down to the Manvel 11. Jones then connects with Sostad one more time for the go-ahead touchdown with just 34 seconds remaining. But Manvel doesn't panic. The Mavs get it to the Highland Park 31 with 8 seconds remaining. Martin throws up a jump ball for Preston. He hauls it in, but he's brought down at the 1-yard line, and time expires before the Mavs can get a timeout. Manvel loses the state championship in absolute heartbreaking fashion, the final 53-49.
It's a situation where, it's just one of those deals, you just can't explain it. You just have to live through it and, go on, learn from it. I don't know what to learn from it. Golly, those kids fought hard. I don't have anything to say. I just can't explain it, how hard they fought, how good they played, and I just felt like they deserved to win, but we didn't get it done. Yes, sir.
Afterward, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones offered words of encouragement to Martin and the Mavs.
Looking back at Manvel High School, that's my home. That's what it is. It's really hard to leave, but I know that the community loves us. I know that it was a hard loss, but I still love that team. We're still one family, and no matter what we do, we're always going to be brothers in the end.